Las Vegas has become known in recent years for inventing and increasing fees for travelers. And the one that is arguably the most hated out of all of them is the resort fee. Believe it or not, but there are still places where you can stay in Las Vegas without having to see this fee on your room bill. And today, I'm going to give you a list of places that you can use on your next Vegas vacation. So let's go. Keep in mind that for the room rates you're about to hear throughout this video, I chose Friday night. But depending on the day of the week you're gonna be here in Las Vegas, and depending on the time of the year, these rates can vary greatly. And even though there's no resort fee, there is still a room tax that has to be paid, but the prices you're gonna see are out the door prices. Also keep in mind that because the resort fee is included in the room price, these properties may look more expensive in search results when compared to similar quality properties. This is because most major Vegas hotels do not include the resort fee in the price so that they can show their listings as being cheaper on a website in search results than they are when you actually go to check out. The first one I'm gonna talk about is a package deal because these two places are sister properties right here in downtown Las Vegas. I'm talking about Four Queens and Binions. Now you can find these two properties right near each other underneath the Fremont Street canopy. Each has its own signature restaurant. You have Magnolia's over at Four Queens, and at Binion's, you have Top of Binion's Steakhouse. They do share a pool that is over on the rooftop of the Binion's property. Binion's has the option to stay in one of the 81 rooms at Hotel Apache, which, by the way, has a reputation for being haunted. Four Queens, however, has a lot more room options available for travelers. They have almost 700 to choose from. Both of these properties do charge $5 per day for guest parking. However, if you sign up for their Players Rewards card, once you go to checkout, they waive all those parking fees for you. One of the coolest things about these two properties is the fact they are right here in the heart of the action on Fremont Street underneath the canopy. So you don't have to go far at any time during your stay. If you want to grab food, drink, catch some live music, and of course at nighttime, that's when the freaks on Fremont Street come out. Weekend rates for Hotel Apache typically start around $109. For Four Queens, it's about $149.
The Ahern Hotel is over by the north end of the Strip on Sahara Avenue, just west of Las Vegas Boulevard. It does not have a casino, but the two nearest ones are the Strat and Sahara. Ahern is a small property, but does have 320 square feet standard king rooms all the way up to penthouses available. It offers free parking for all, a complimentary drink after you check in, and has a small pool that is open 24/7, 365 for guests. As far as food options, they offer a gourmet kitchen and pizzeria called Automo and have a high-end steakhouse called Joel's Chop House that includes a live piano player and views of the Strip. For entertainment, they have a showroom where they host stand-up comedy, karaoke, and magicians and other performers. Next door to that is a sizable wine bar with plenty of options for your taste. Weekend room rates typically start around $229. Best Western Plus Casino Royale is right in the action on the Las Vegas Strip, tucked away in between Venetian and Harrah's, and across the street from the iconic Mirage Volcano. There are plenty of options to keep you busy. Although this property is surrounded by mega resorts, it only has 152 rooms available, so space is very limited. They do offer standard king rooms and suites that include a mini fridge and a free in-room Keurig coffee maker. The casino floor is small and does not have live table games, but it has enough slots and video poker machines to satisfy most gamblers. There's a small food court with Subway, Pizza Hut, and a cheap foot-long hot dog. It also has Denny's, Outback Steakhouse, White Castle, and a Fat Tuesdays for you to buy all your tall frozen drinks. Weekend room rates typically start around $226. The Nirvana Hotel is at the south end of the Strip, literally across the street from the Mandalay Bay Hotel and Casino. This property is tiny with only 25 rooms. They have a standard room, a larger room, and 2 suites available. Guests do receive free parking, free food and drinks at happy hour on the day of check-in, and breakfast in the morning delivered to their room in a picnic basket. Some of the nearby activities include visiting the Las Vegas sign, playing games at the Pinball Hall of Fame, If you want to gamble, you can simply walk across the street and easily hop on the Deuce bus to go north on the Strip. This property is run by a couple and definitely has much more of a homey feel to it compared to the mega resorts on the Strip. Weekend room rates typically start around $149. Marriott's Grand Chateau is about as on-strip as an off-strip property gets. It's across the street from the Nirvana Hotel and Miracle Mile shops at Planet Hollywood. The standard king room is 435 square feet with a kitchenette that includes a mini fridge, microwave, silverware, dishes, and glasses. It's a very short walk to many major properties like Cosmo, Bellagio, Aria, Park MGM, Paris, and Horseshoe. You have numerous affordable food and drink choices across the street at Miracle Mile shops like Ocean One Grill, Blondie's, La Salsa Cantina, and Earl of Sandwich. Although the Marriott's Grand Chateau has multiple pools, you have another pool option for free just up the road at Top Golf at the back of MGM's property. The parking there is free, there's no cover charge to enter, and no reservation needed for the pool, food, or drinks. You're also very close to some cheap gambling at Ellis Island Casino like $5 blackjack that pays 3 to 2, $5 craps, and $10 roulette. And beers at Ellis Island begin at just $4. Marriott's Grand Chateau weekend room rates typically start around $399. Literally right behind Marriott's Grand Chateau is a timeshare property called the Carriage House. This is one place that hardly ever gets recognition among the places you can stay either on or near the Las Vegas Strip. The standard king room is 340 square feet and comes with a kitchenette. You can easily get to the MGM Grand without having to even walk the Strip, but instead take a lesser known street right into the property or head over to Top Golf for food, drinks, sports, swimming, and to hit some golf balls. The Carriage House is smaller than your mega resort, but it does come with an outdoor heated pool and a tennis court. Weekend room rates here typically start around $209. Another Marriott property on this list is the Residence Inn at the Las Vegas Hughes Center. It's located just 1 mile east of the Strip, close to the Tuscany Suites Casino on Flamingo. The property does include a pool, a free full American and hot breakfast in the morning, and a fitness center. This is ideal if you want to be away from casinos in a much quieter place. The entry-level room is a studio queen that is 420 square feet. Its location near the Las Vegas Convention Center definitely makes this hotel ideal for conference travelers here on business. You're also near plenty of popular steakhouse options like Fogo de Chao, Del Frisco's Double Eagle, and Envy at the Renaissance Hotel if you need to entertain guests while you're here in town. Weekend room rates typically start around $233. The Jockey Club is a timeshare property right in the heart of the action on the Las Vegas Strip. Many people don't even know that this place exists. It's tucked away right in between Cosmo and Bellagio. Although the Jockey Club does have its own pool, you do have access to the pool at Cosmo as well. You have very easy access to affordable food options across the street at Miracle Mile shops at Planet Hollywood. It's also a short walk if you're going to be going to the T-Mobile Arena for a sporting event or concert. There's really no shortage of things to do for anyone when you're at the center of the entire Strip. Weekend room rates at the Jockey Club typically start around $199. The Hilton Garden Inn Las Vegas City Center is right near the Las Vegas Strip on Dean Martin Drive along I-15. The standard king room is just over 330 square feet and comes with a microwave and mini fridge. It's a very short ride if you want to be in the action more towards the center or south strip by Cosmo, Aria, Park MGM, New York, or Excalibur. If you want some action but don't want to be on the Strip, then it's also a short distance to the Rio, Palms, and Gold Coast. A little south of this property is In-N-Out Burger. It's also ideal if you don't want to be in a casino but still want to be nearby, or if you're going to an event at Allegiant Stadium just 1 mile away. Weekend rates here typically start around $224. The Motel 6 on Tropicana just east of the Strip is one option for those who want to be near the action but not constantly in it. The Modest Motel is a short walk of some cheap gambling options at Oyo Hotel and Casino. You do have a Denny's and a handful of other food options nearby. It's also across the street from the MGM Grand in case you want more food, drink, and entertainment choices. The property comes with a pool, a laundry room, and free coffee. One of its bigger benefits is how close it is to the airport. Weekend rates typically start around $114. Although this video focused on finding hotel and casino properties without any resort fees, please keep in mind that sometimes a property with a resort fee can end up being a cheaper option. If you simply don't stay at properties with a resort fee out of principle, or you just prefer them, then this list should be a good place to help you with your research for your upcoming Vegas vacation. Thanks for watching. I'm Jacob, and this is My Life in Vegas.